Also been linked today with the Wolverhampton Wanderers captain, Conor Coady. Now, Conor Coady's a centre-back, 25-year-old Scouser, and he's really been having a fantastic season for Wolves. You know, he's a really good centre-back. He's one of those centre-backs that really does have that ability to bring the ball out from the back, which is something that we've really lacked, especially since Rob Holding's, been injured. We've really lacked that in the team, but Conor Coady's good at that. He can bring the ball out from the back. He's really strong, combative. He is really, creating waves at the moment in the Premier League. Got 2 years left on his deal at the moment, and has been offered a new deal by Wolverhampton Wanderers, or they're looking to offer him a new deal in the summer. But he hasn't signed it yet, and Arsenal, according to all the outlets, are keeping tabs on the situation and would be interested in trying to sign him. He wouldn't be cheap. As I said, 2 years left on his contract, but Arsenal interested in Conor Coady. They're also interested in a midfielder who currently plies his trade at Monaco. It's Youssef Aif Bennacer, rated to be around about the £9 million mark. However, could also possibly be available on loan. And you know we like a loan deal. He's a midfielder, plays for Monaco, as I said, also a Morocco international. And, it's said that he could be available. Monaco not exactly doing brilliant things at the moment. I have to admit, I don't know a lot about Bennacer, but he is said to be quite highly rated. But not, your Mesut Ozil replacement or Aaron Ramsey replacement. I suppose, listen, maybe as a long-term player, could be one of those that develop and becomes a decent player, but Arsenal being linked with him today. Still the links continue about Denis Suarez. Now, what's happening with this Denis Suarez situation? This has been the strongest link all January. This has been the player that Arsenal has been really after, their real number one target. Talks are deadlocked at the moment between Barcelona and Arsenal. You guys already know Barcelona want money for him. Arsenal want to take him on a loan deal until the end of the season, and then decide what they do from there. Barcelona are saying no. If you have him, you take him on a loan, but you've got to have an option in there that says you buy him in the summer. Arsenal not really willing to do that at the moment, and it's deadlocked. We're being told that the agent is trying to intervene at the moment to get the deal across the line, because Denis Suarez does want to sign for Arsenal. But again, this one rumbles on, and we're going to have to keep our eyes on it and see what happens. Now, also being linked today with the son of a legendary footballer, and that's Marcus Thuram. Of course, he's got a very famous dad in Lilian Thuram, who was a brilliant player, French international, played for Barca, was a brilliant player. His son Marcus Thuram plays for Guingamp in Ligue 1 in France. He's a striker, and he's been having a very good season so far. He scored the winner actually recently when Guingamp pulled off a shock win over PSG in the League Cup over there in France. And he scored 10 goals in 17 games. Now, there's quite a lot of clubs at the moment looking at him from around Europe. He's pulling up trees at the moment. He's doing really well. And as I said, he's got a very famous dad in the footballing world. Arsenal said to be very interested in him. Of course, that is one area where we're lacking right now. With the injury to Danny Welbeck, we know Welbeck's out until, probably won't see him back this season. And then after that, it looks like Arsenal are going to move on Danny Welbeck because, he's another one of the high earners at the club. So they are going to be needing a sort of third striker. So could Marcus Thuram be that player? They're keeping heavy tabs on it, and they're really scouting him heavily at the moment. If it does get done, more than likely again to be a summer deal. But then, who knows? Guingamp, not the biggest